reveals who is the most powerful mortal in Universe 7. After the great battle that Goku and Vegeta had against Granola and Gas, things got much more complicated from the moment that Gas asked the dragons of the Dragon Balls of his universe to become a much more powerful, the most powerful warrior in the universe. This meant that even Vegeta and Goku, with their incredible powers of Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct, could not be able to defeat the one who had once fought even Bardock as a child. Things started to get much more intense when Goku and Vegeta were fully expending their energy and at the same time getting stronger to defeat the enemy. Even so, they needed to team up with Granola so that Granola could resolve the situation and launch a final blow on Gas. Even with all those attacks combined, he wasn't able to defeat Gas. It was not enough. Gas still continued to get stronger until the moment Frieza appeared again on that planet, and Frieza showed the power of Black Frieza, showing that he had surpassed both Goku and his instinct and Vegeta with his Ultra Ego. Black Frieza's powers was entirely different, as Frieza had already become the most powerful being in the universe because he wasn't training in Universe 7. He was training in an empty dimension that was not part of that universe. At that moment, we can see the power discrepancy between Frieza and everyone. Frieza ended up eliminating Gas with extremely high ease. However, still, when all that was over, Goku and Vegeta continued their training alongside Whis and questioned Whis. Frieza was the most powerful mortal in the universe, and Whis began to smile, saying that there was no such thing. There was another mortal who was the most powerful. At that moment, everyone began to wonder, who would be this one powerful being? Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started. For a long time, everyone began to question who could be that mortal who is the most powerful of all. Or would it be the prodigy who could raise his strength more and more and make things start to happen in a different way? Several questions began to be created, and thoughts also began to occur in the midst of all this. After all, who could show a power as high as Goku and Vegeta? Except Frieza, of course. Who could raise their abilities, making everyone start to wonder who could get so powerful? For a long time after all this happened, the Earth again experienced great difficulties. It seems that Goku and Vegeta already imagined that a battle would take place. But at the same time, they needed to get stronger for the training they were carrying out directly on the planet of the God of Destruction. At that moment, Goku and Vegeta brought Broly to fight, or at least to look at their training, since Beerus was enraged with everything that was happening. Beerus says, "Hey, how dare you bring that Saiyan here?" Again. "Hey, how dare you bring that Saiyan here? I did not authorize you to do this." Goku starts watching and says, "Yeah, it's because Frieza is back here in this universe. So Frieza might want to take Broly and dominate his hand, you know? Just like he did earlier, causing Broly to start attacking everything and destroying all of his universes. This would happen and cause a major imbalance to start happening." At that moment, Beerus looks up and says, "I couldn't care less what Broly would or wouldn't do. The decisions are totally different. You cannot want to interfere in the decision of a universe, or whether or not you want to think of something as if you are gods of destruction. I would never accept those things you want to do." At that moment, Goku begins to reflect and have a completely different thought. Broly begins to observe Goku and Vegeta's fight and ends up even being surprised by the level of power that the two ended up reaching, and realized that they were actually much stronger than when they fought in the first time. But Broly starts to get excited, knowing that he can also get stronger by increasing his powers even more. Broly is an extremely powerful being, as you know. In fact, Goku has already compared him once even with the God of Destruction himself, saying that Broly would even be stronger than Beerus. But even though Goku never saw the real power of Beerus, if only to deduce what the strength over him was, Broly still increased his strength even more and had extremely high potential. But when we talk about potential, there is still another hybrid Saiyan who manages to raise his power, and in his fury, his moment of rage surpassed even Goku and Vegeta's powers. This Saiyan would be nothing less than Son Gohan. Whis had already noticed in his future vision that Gohan would fight against Cell Max, that Ultimate Gohan would reach a form never seen before. It was this form that Gohan began to train for a long time after he no longer wanted to transform into a Super Saiyan. a form in which his hair turned white, his eyes red, and his energy combined the power of Ultra Instinct with the power of Ultra Ego. This transformation was the transformation that even Goku and Vegeta could fight together, a power that transcended anything beyond comprehension. This is the power of Son Gohan, the son of Son Goku. At that moment, Goku still didn't know that Gohan had reached that power and that Vegeta was also able to increase his strength even more with the Saiyans among themselves. They still didn't know the difference in each one's abilities. There was a time when Saiyans only had the same transformation according to the evolution of each one with their body. We could see that each one reached a totally different level. Gohan reached his beast form, Broly reaching his berserker form, Goku reaching his Ultra Instinct power, and Vegeta his Ultra Ego. That way, each Saiyan raised a force in a different way. One of them could be more powerful Saiyan than would surpass Black Frieza himself. But that is a question that only time will tell. So hey, what do you believe in? What do you imagine about all of this? Is Gohan the being who surpassed Black Frieza? Broly with his power would be more powerful, or even Goku and Vegeta? Are Goku and Vegeta the ones who ended up surpassing Frieza with new training? Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive exposing it in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe yet to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.